This is the 5-Minute Youth Devotional Reading with Alex Sarria.
Faith, Trust. February 6th, Old. James 1:6 says, "But when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver, for a person with a divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind." 20 years ago, life was very different. If we wanted to find some information, we had to go search in an encyclopedia. Those collections of many volumes that showed knowledge as something unalterable. Today, we simply have to go to wikipedia.org and we instantaneously have all sorts of knowledge at our fingertips without going anywhere. If we wanted to go somewhere, we had to consult a street map. Today, we simply have to put in the address in our phone and follow that little voice that guides us from time to time. If you wanted to travel, you went to a travel agency to buy a package. Today, we buy flights online and book hotels from an armchair at home. If you wanted to contact someone, you had to phone them. We even knew the numbers by heart. You don't even have to type today. The phone recognizes your voice and calls for you. Technology is advancing at such a rapid pace that it's getting harder not to feel old. But there are certain things that aren't disposable, even if this society wants to pretend they are. Even if we propose alternative marriages as modern, families that follow the biblical model are still more stable. Even if society suggests that everyone should do as they please, it's still more rewarding to tend to others. Even if it proposes that faith is the stuff of grandmothers, it's still the best instrument to live purposefully and transcendentally. Although virtues are seen as outdated, innocence, purity, responsibility, commitment, and respect are still necessary. Many people prefer to live by good vibes rather than by faith. This constant variation has led to the surface of the superficial, just a fleeting wave over the water. Small wave in which there's no record of memory. And that's why those who live by good vibes tend to be like chameleons due to their wish to be liked. If to be liked is to do something, then they do something. But if being liked means doing something else, they do something else. Today, to live by faith entails us living by old-fashioned ideas. Because spiritual matters aren't technology, they don't change. Our nature hasn't changed, and we continue to need advice, warnings, and guidance. We need to kneel and ask God to give us clarity, steadfastness, and faith. We really need it.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this was helpful for you, please share it with a friend. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Always remember this: walking with God is the greatest thing you could ever do. You are His priority. Make Him yours, and you will always live out your purpose. God bless.